nothing really actually stops you from having the conversations that you need to have, from dialing the phone, from sending that message, from crafting that email, whatever it is. There's really no excuses. What is up, everyone? I am back with another edition of the Tactical Agent Podcast. And when I say I just mean I'm the only one here. I'm Mike Edwards. I'm one of the tactical agents, and you are listening in to episode 66, in which I'm going to try to explain to you what push-ups have to do with real estate and maybe draw some conclusions and applications that can help you in your business. If that sounds interesting, stick around. If it doesn't, well, hit subscribe on your way out and listen to another episode later, whatever works for you. If you want to get connected to us, you can always go to tacticalagents.com. We have nothing to sell you. Literally, we don't sell any products. We don't offer any paid anything. We give you our book for free. And soon we'll be launching a monthly mastermind that we hope helps your business. We're looking to just obviously collaborate and help people think tactically, not traditionally, about their real estate and really also their mortgage business, but any service-based business, really, this would apply to. So anyway, let's get to it. What do I mean by how can push-ups teach us how to be better at real estate? Well, think about the fact that, most people come through part of their life and think, I need to be in better shape. I want to be in better shape. And the reality is that everyone pretty much knows how to do that, right? You know that you need to eat less garbage and you need to exercise. If you do those two things consistently, you will be in better shape and you will drop the excess body fat, all that stuff. We all know that. The difference between people who do it and don't are people who literally just do it or don't. And this has come up into my mind because I was thinking I have been working out at home now instead of the gym. And sometimes you can make excuses for, well, it's a long drive to the gym. This meeting ran over, so I can't go there. And you can even make excuses like, wow, I was planning on doing workout X, Y, or Z, but I got busy, and fill in all the excuses, whatever they are. And the reality is that something as simple as a push-up, and you could add on to there a pull-up if you have a way to pull yourself up onto anything, or just squats or lunges or whatever, right? Literally, there are no true excuses, save some type of particular injury against doctor's orders doing something, that stop you from, through your workday, saying, oh, I'm gonna drop down and do 5 push-ups, 10 push-ups, and do that several times through the day. Nothing really actually prohibits you from that. And I was just thinking about this the other day because I had a workout plan that was going to be 100 6-count burpees in 20 minutes, right? I was going to pace myself and do 5 every minute on the minute. And I thought to myself, man, I really don't want to do this. And I was going to do it at 3:00, but now it's 3:40. So I'm already behind. Maybe I should just push this off. And I thought to myself, man, I really don't have any excuses. I don't have to go anywhere for this. I literally can do it right next to my chair if I wanted to. I went out to my garage, but you get the idea. There's really just no excuses. You don't need any equipment. You don't need anything. You can just drop to the ground and do the work, right? And when I pushed myself to just do the work, I thought, man, this is a lot like real estate, where really we all know what we need to do. Like, this is our eat less, move more kind of a thing in real estate. You need to talk to more people and be better at staying connected and invested with those people that you're talking to, right? And then ultimately you can ask for business. If you're not familiar with our approach, we call it the CIA, where you connect, invest, and ultimately ask for business at the right time and the right way. So we all know what we need to do. Every real estate agent that's ever even closed a deal knows that you need to connect with people. You have to have a real world conversation. You need to invest in that relationship, and then you got to close the deal, right? So we know what we need to do, and we make all sorts of excuses. Well, I was supposed to make my calls this morning, but this came up, and so now I'll just reset and do it tomorrow. Or, well, I said Mondays are going to be my call days, so I'll just wait till next week. Or man, it's after 5 o'clock, so I don't want to call that person. I'll just do it tomorrow. And we always push things off and we make excuses uh, against doing the things that we know we need to do that really there's just no excuse for. Nothing really actually stops you from having the conversations that you need to have, from dialing the phone, from sending that message, from uh, crafting that email, whatever it is. There's really no excuses to do it. It's it's really simple. It's just a matter of doing the things that you know that you need to do. Now, why don't we do those things? We don't do those things because they're not sexy. They're not always enjoyable, right? They're not glamorous. They're not the most fun, right? It sure is fun to, go look at a cool house or attend a closing and get a check. That's fun, right? But getting there isn't always fun. It's not easy to do those things and do them consistently. And so, and we have other interests. We have other things that we might want to do. So we push them off, but there's no getting around it. And so it always cracks me up when someone's like, well, I would be in shape, but there really, like, there's no excuses. You can do push-ups, pull-ups, and body weight squats just about anywhere. Or you could go running. You don't even need to run. You could just throw a backpack on and go walk with some extra weight for 40 minutes if you wanted to, or even 20 minutes. There's no excuses. It just comes down to, do you really actually want the result that you say you want? And then you have to do the things that require you to get there. Excuses really are just that. They're excuses. They're not really any valid reason to stop you from getting the results that you want. You just have to get honest with yourself about whether you really actually want those things, because we always will do what we really want most. You'll do the work. If you really want to be in shape and, not be overweight watching too much Netflix, you'll drop down and do the push-ups. You'll go for that ruck. You'll do the thing, because even if you're not super into the thing, on the other side is the kind of result that you're looking to get. So you have to want it truly bad enough. How do you want it bad enough? You have a compelling enough vision that it drives you, right? So this is just a quick thought. I've already gone longer than I thought I would on that. So that's how randomly I connected the idea of making myself do push-ups, because I had no real legitimate excuse to not just drop on the ground and do a push-up, right? In this case, a burpee, but you get the idea. It's the same thing in real estate. It's the same thing in anything you want to accomplish in life, really, is, man, why don't I just do the things that I need to do? So this is my encouragement on this episode, to just go do the things, right? You need way less information and direction than you think you do. You probably already know like 75% of what you need to do. You just need the kick in the pants to go do it. So this is your kick in the pants. Get your push-ups done, or your phone calls, whichever makes more sense for you right now to grow your real estate business. All right, guys, more from us next week. Thanks for listening. Share it up if you find these podcasts valuable. We're trying to keep them short and to the point so that you can listen and move on with your day and stay encouraged and think tactically. All right, that's it. Goodbye.